Pachelle, and this is the story I tell. Hi, my name is Pachelle. I'm 19 years old. I major in psychology and minor in theater, and I'm from Broward County, Florida. It kind of already is brought back, but I would say like the 90s grunge era. Like back in high school, I had to do a project on that era, and I had to dive into like the fashion, and it was like so cool actually knowing, the background story on it. So I would love to like have it fully back. Life was great up until I was about 9 years old, and my parents ended up getting a divorce. And I've always been like the family oriented type, so it took a toll on me, and it was a lot of confusing parts throughout my childhood because of that one situation. And I literally didn't even escape it until I came here. Me as a whole, like even from my name, because it's so rare, nobody really has it, or nobody that I know of yet ever said, hey, I know somebody with your name. And then just my aura in general, like from what people tell me when they think of me, it's always like extraordinary or unique and whatnot. Like I even have the word tatted on my arm. Like, yeah. It's gonna be okay. There's a time for everything, and your time will come. And don't compare yourself to others, because everybody's in their own lane, and you might get somewhere faster than the other person, but then when you look at the next person, they might be faster than you, and that might give yourself some doubt, but you're gonna get there. Greatest struggle I overcame would have to be back to my parents' divorce, because I was in the middle of it, and it did affect me and my mom's relationship. So we had a lot of things going on with that, but we ended up moving past that, and we're working better for our relationship. Back to the previous question, me and my mom did have issues, but then my dad was there, and it's not even him just being like a pastor. Like, he put that aside and was literally my father throughout the entire thing. So he always encouraged me, always kept me, lifted up and everything. So yeah. Leadership. When I was younger and I used to do karate, the dojo had this big flag type sign, and it said lead by example. And ever since that, I follow by that phrase all the time. I'm passionate about Black youth as well. I feel like mental health when it comes to Black youth is overlooked. So I want to be part of that change. That's why I'm going into what I'm going into now, like psychology, as well as performing arts, because performing arts is a way to channel all that anger and express yourself through the arts, of course. So I want to do both hand in hand, but work specifically with Black youth. So, yeah. Don't doubt yourself. Because you're just putting yourself back if you doubt yourself. And I know my potential. I always knew my potential when it came to like acting, dancing, singing, but I always psyched myself up. And I noticed that one time when I did, I basically humiliated myself in front of a lot of people. But afterwards, after I was given a second chance, I had no choice. I really didn't have any choice. I had to tell myself hey, Pachelle, you got this. Come on, you know you can do it. And I ended up going on stage and doing it. And that was actually a musical in my junior year, and that was my first time ever getting reviewed by any cappies or critics, and they were actually really good reviews. So that gave me a boost, hey, why do you keep on doubting yourself and talking down on yourself when people can see you for your talent?
Nicki Minaj.